found out why they call it the Form 1040. The 1040 form. For every 50 bucks that you make, the government takes 40, you keep 10. Wait for next year. We'll have the 95.5 form. You know, I wanted to point out, I mentioned before, I invoked the name of our Creator, the God of Israel, the one true living God. You know, when He created us in His image, male and female. He didn't create us Chinese. He didn't create us Swahili. He didn't create us African American. He didn't create us Native American. He created us as human beings. There is one race, the human race, and there is one people, we the people. Tired of our government trying to divide us up. Pull out a dollar bill. I'm serious. Pull out a dollar bill. Look on the back. What does it say? It says two things. It says, in God we trust. Not the new Messiah. The old one. Who's coming back, by the way? But anyway. But if you look at your dollar bill, it says, E pluribus unum. Out of many, one. We are one people. We are Americans. We are the people. We come from various cultural backgrounds. Some of us might sunburn easier than others. My God, my wife is going to say, where have you been today, Tim? You've got a sunburn on your bald head. And there are some of us who don't sunburn so bad. But we have been created as one human race, and we are one people, Americans. And we have a wealth of individuals in this country who come from all over, who bring experiences to us as Americans. I'd like to bring Clara up for a second. Clara comes from Cuba. Clara has been involved with the freedom movement in Cuba.
I'm going to call you with the same lecture of my Russian and Polish colleagues did you, but I'm going to give you an exercise. I asked many people, I tell the stories in 1961 in America about Cuba, about protecting your country, about what 90 miles away can come here. And they kept saying to me, we don't want to be involved with that. It's never going to happen here. I want to ask you, all of you can describe to me what is freedom? No, you can't. Because you cannot describe what you always had and never noticed missing. Okay? So I'm going to give you a little exercise. Hold your breath and see how long you can be without breathing. And that's the significance of freedom. Freedom is the ability to be in control with your life, to pray where you want to pray, to the God you want to pray, to, like my friend went to the dentist twice after the second treatment on the root canal. She said, I'm not going back to him. I'm finishing with someone else. He's a butcher. Well, in socialized medicine under Obama, that is your dentist until you die. So, the same thing with a doctor. You go for second opinion if you don't feel comfortable or you feel that you're not getting better. Under the Obamacare, that is your doctor assigned. When you go to the doctor is according to the government, not when you need it. There are other people in the list. So what I'm trying to tell you is, you live where you live, you work where you work, you want to work, you don't like your employer, you quit. Under socialism, everything is totalitarian under the government. If the government fires you, you don't go to education because education is by the government. You don't get medical benefits because it's by the government. You don't get food because you get a book that allows you to buy the food and it's by the government. You don't even get a visa to leave the country because it's by the government. So you have to jump in whatever floats into a sea of sharks looking for a place to live. So this is, my friend, what you are saving here. You're saving that, you're saving your freedom, and you're saving your children's and grandchildren's freedom. When I came in 61, I came to America and I raised myself here. I have more years in America than I ever lived in Cuba. I have my children and grandchildren here. My fight here is for them, is for their future, is for the preservation of this country. When was the last time you saw a ship full of America leaving this country, running away because they cannot live in this country? Well, my friends, America has been the envy of the world. It's the #1 country in the world. It's only 200-something years, and Europe cannot forgive them for being so great with such many little years when they were hundreds of years before them. There is a jealousy situation. The collapse of America, they don't understand. The collapse of America is the collapse of the freedom and the world. So we have the responsibility here to fight for liberty, to fight the fight against communism, call it socialism, no matter what word you use, but it's the same thing when it gets to the final stage.
Thank you.
Okay, so remember that.